part of the season.
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Miller, the pass to Green. Bridges with it. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bridges has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Charlotte. Outside Tatum. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. Williams with the ball. Outguarded by Porzingis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Holiday with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Total focus from Holiday at the arc. He doesn't like to waste shots.
Bridges outside. There's Miller with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Porzingis. 8 points his last outing. Brown, good.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Miller, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Tatum, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
You have to put some sort of contact on Tatum off the drive, or he will own you all game.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And he makes the first. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 27 points a game last season, 8 rebounds and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Williams finds Miller. Shoots the three. Miller with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Brown against Green. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Ball. Looking to end the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Brown. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Green dishes to Bridges. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. It's a tie ball game.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Ball. Williams passes the ball. Puts up a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Holiday with it. Bridges covering. A nice shot by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Ball surveying the defense. Tatum against Bridges. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Ball. Ball's got 5.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
White, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Tatum against Bridges. Williams sends a screen for Bridges. Outside, Ball. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it's Brown missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here's Brown following LaMelo Ball's 3 over Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 5.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Williams kicks to Bridges. Green with a screen on Tatum. Here's Bridges. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And that one falls for Bridges. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Now here's Green. There's Ball with the 3. And that's collected by Jrue Holiday.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Pritchard. His 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte in the lead. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Horford, and the Hornets miss again. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Outside Holiday. Horford the pass to Cornette. On the wing, Holiday. 5 to shoot. Headshot off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Williams. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
Right side, Ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Okogie comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Horford kicks to Cornette. Now Holiday. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And the basket by Hauser.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Okogie. On the wing, man. Outside Williams. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's the 3. Man can't hit. Boston shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Horford no luck. Hornets shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get them off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And he can't get the first one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Hauser. Pritchard passes to Holiday. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The experience of Jrue Holiday, dishing out of pick and rolls. This man has done it all since he came into the league in 2009.
Okogie, the pass to man. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Now here is Holiday. Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
That's good from Holiday. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Nurkic. And here is Green, trying to end the drought. It's good from long range. Green's got 6.
I like how Nurkic finds his teammates, puts up solid assist numbers for a big man.
Now here is Holiday, guarded closer. For the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Williams kicks to Nurkic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Cornet passes to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. Okogie for 3. Trains the three-pointer. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hauser. Launches a 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Williams passes to Okogie. Nurkic kicks to Green. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Charlotte Hornets. On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Derek White. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Over Tatum. And there's Bridges on the assist from Ball. Bridges has got the game tied up here for Charlotte. Tatum with it. Last game out, 36 points for him. Shoots over Bridges. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 6.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Ball from long range. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. The Celtics shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Brown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. Bridges for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. White against Miller. And it's White missing. Charlotte trailing. Now here's Williams. Headed by Porzingis. Ball from long range. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 14.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Over in the corner, Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 2. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Brown. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that. Into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. Taking a look now at some numbers for White. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ball. Miller outside. Here's Bridges. fader on the way. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Miller, that's for 2. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Miller finds ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the three-pointer. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fires the 3, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Miller. Ball's got 17.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Bridges, and Josh Green subbed in for Josh Okogie. And the Celtics making a change here. Outside, White. The 3 from Tatum. Ball with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Hauser the pass to Cornette. It's White on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green kicks the ball. Fires top of the key. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Ball fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hauser. Here's Cornette. Releases. And it's White missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Again, ball missing. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Williams. And it's Trey Mann in for Brandon Miller. Here's Mann. He has yet to score. Stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 9.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Here's Pritchard. Outside White. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. Green with a screen on White. Here's Ball. Brings it from 9 feet away. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Pass to Hauser. And the 3 off target. Charlotte trailing. Green dishes the ball. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside White. Outside Tatum. White looking around. They set the pick. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Williams, a screen on White. Ball from deep three-point territory. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
That's his comfort zone. Nurkic does almost all of his scoring down low.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell shot.
There's Ball with the 3, and he
banging